Hey, good morning. Okay, so we are going to expand what we're learning in the Facebook like page and really connect with some people today. Also, we might consider promoting our page again to get some more likes. And today I'm going to give you some ideas on how to help you get started running your first ad. And again, I'm still just a student, but I'm going to show you guys everything that I know. So one of the first things that we did, we've already promoted our page and we've generated some new likes. And some of you I noticed were noticing that your cover photo had maybe too much text or your ad for promoting your page wasn't accepted. So you kind of want to go back to the drawing board. That's why I say it's always an experiment. Sometimes I'll use the same graphic and it gets approved and the next time it doesn't. So I don't know, sometimes Facebook can be so finicky on what they approve and not, and so just stick with it. So let's first just touch base. What do you do with your new likes? Well, here's what I do, okay? And it's really simple. So for a new like, the first thing I do is scroll through and look at those who are the new likers. Like I look at their profile picture. And if it seems to be someone who's like my, like-minded audience, like my target market audience, I'm going to click on their profile photo and see what I can see on their profile page, on their Facebook page. Do we have any mutual friends? Are they already a Beachbody coach? Is it just someone else from our team following us? Or is it someone who's a potential new prospect? Is it someone who potentially could be my next challenger or coach? And I'll do a few things there. Number one, I might send them a friend request. If it seriously is somebody who I'm like, wow, this person's awesome, I want to be their friend, I might send them a friend request. I also am going to send all my new likers who, perhaps I do feel like they're part of my target market audience. I'm going to send them a private Facebook message if I'm able to message them. Some people you can click and ask them you can invite them to like your page. Wait, these people like your page. Never mind. That's for people who like your photos. Sorry. Rewind. Okay. So I'm going to send them a private Facebook message that just says, hey, this is Erin. It's really nice to meet you. Thanks so much for liking my page. I'm a mom on a mission to just help other moms on their health and fitness journey. This is so much fun. I'd love to hear I'd love to hear from you, what kind of content you need or what questions do you have? Are you a busy mom working on goals yourself? And just leave it at something simple like that. Now, most of the time, this message might not get directly to them. Facebook's now sending people alerts that say you have a new message request. If it's someone you're not friends with and you're sending them a message. So more likely than not, because of these little restrictions, I think they might see it, but they'll have to accept that you have sent them a message so that they can keep that message. And I believe you should get notification once that message has been accepted. But I am honestly sending friend requests from my new likers who I think are part of my target market audience. So you decide your strategy for what to do with these people who like your page. Honestly, you don't want to send a friend request to all of them and be weird and spammy, but it's okay to connect and send them a message that thanks them and maybe gives them a little bit of info on you. But also you're starting to engage them in conversation by asking them a question. And I think a lot of that can be done by asking them what kind of content they like or what they're struggling with or what they'd like to see more of. You're just getting started. Just be real and you. Like, don't try to be super professional, but literally, like, just be real and ask them whatever question you're wondering. Okay. So let's start doing that. Let's start engaging with and connecting with our new audience, because that should be really fun. Okay. And see where that takes you. I also want to encourage you to look at your monthly Facebook business budget and decide if you should be running another ad for your page. I think you should, and try a new audience, try something new, a new refined, super specific audience with your page promotion to see what that gets you. Experiment a little bit, maybe upload a different photo instead of using your cover photo, whatever you want to do. It's totally up to you, but just kind of maybe keep note of what you are doing, what audience you used before, what kind of people were, starting to like you, that kind of thing. Also encourage you to invite your current friends to like your page if you haven't done that yet. When you open your Facebook page, your business page, there's a little, section over on that left-hand side that says you can invite friends. So if you haven't invited, all of your friends, then go through and click and, invite 50, 60 more people to like your page as well. Okay. All right. So next, let's talk a little bit about ads. We're going to run an ad today where we're promoting our, challenge group, or we're promoting the business opportunity. I know in the Fit Finder Nation, we've got a business opportunity coming up. So one of the things that I might be doing is running an ad to get more attention on these events that are coming up. Okay. So I'm going to show you some things that I'm doing over on my business page. Okay. So I'm going to, get your notebooks out, my friends. Okay, my toolbar is hidden again. Okay, so I am going to go back to, I really should be on my business page. Hold on a second. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling this up and I'm going to show you guys a couple things. While I'm pulling this up, one of the things that I am going to mention with you guys today will be using within the Power Editor. You may want to use an online form, and I'll show you some different places that I do that. Okay, Erin Young Fitness, here we go. So this is where I start. Had a lot of new likes, 88 new likes this week, which is really exciting. Okay, so I'm gonna go over to create ad. And now we get to the big decision of what our purpose is for our campaign. Okay, so what is our purpose for our campaign? Well, a lot of times, so we want to increase awareness. Do we want to find customers? Do we want to drive conversions or sales? I feel like that this is the place to start small and gradually get bigger, okay, as you go from left to right on this screen. Because I do think that you can boost your post and be just fine, and that you're running an ad and people are going to see it. That's when you see a post go across your newsfeed that says sponsored. It's been boosted. But also you could do something more advanced. Okay, you could, where you get people to claim an offer. Okay, so I want to have them claim an offer from Erin Young Fitness, and I want to create a new offer. This is advanced. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but I'm going to show you it's here and kind of help you think through what you could do. I've done this before. I don't do it all the time, but I've done it before. So you're claiming an offer. What are people claiming an offer to? Are they claiming an offer for a challenge group, for something free you're going to give them? What are you going to give them? What are they going to get from you? Maybe they're going to enroll in your challenge group or something like that. But this is kind of interesting. So you can upload any images you want, but I do want to say that this image here, you want to know what you're doing, okay? This is a Facebook app. So if we went into Canva, okay, if I went over here, I just closed that. Well, if I went over to Canva and you get to pick your template, the template for this photo is a Facebook app, okay? So just pay attention to the size requirements for the different photos using these different ads, or that these ads want you to use, okay? Because if I just upload a Facebook post, a picture from my Facebook like page post, these are all the images that I have on my Facebook page, which is pretty cool. It's not going to be the right size. It gets cut off. Okay, so if I wanted to use this one, it just gets cut off. It's not the right size. So pay attention to that, because you may be going back and doing some work in Canva and making a graphic. That first image that you saw that was on here, it was a Facebook app and it did have too much text. Now, Facebook is starting to lift that requirement for text, but I don't know when it's going to be lifted. But right now, if you have too much text, when they say that you have like more than 25% text on that graphic, it's not going to get approved. So you know what? I really think it's appropriate just to have a photo of you. I mean, seriously. But if you want to do something with your offer, you're going to have to be a little creative, because you are going to need an online redemption link, okay? So if you have a website, if you have a blog, you could use this, or if you create a form, okay, this could be a link to a form that people fill out that you'll then be contacting them. So just some things to really think about. I'll talk about forms in a moment. Okay, but maybe today we just want to boost a post, okay? Maybe we just want to boost a post, because what we're going to do here, and I'm going to call this like BizOp, okay, BizOp. So the post engagement's called BizOp, and again, I like to date things so I can follow it easily and track it easily. I'm going to promote an engagement called BizOp. So again, I'm going to create my audience like we've done before. Do I want to use a new audience I've already created? You know, my athletic Kayla Itzines new mom group, I kind of like them. Okay, so maybe I want to use them, or maybe I want to use a new audience and I want to like be experimental and create something new, so a new really focused audience for my business opportunity, thinking about what it is about people that they want. Okay, so then I'm going to create my budget just like we've done before. So, I mean, this is really what we do. I'm going to continue, even though I'm not going to do my budget and the length of that long, just for time's sake here. But what is it that I'm wanting to use? Okay, what kind of post am I wanting to sponsor? Well, what's really awesome is if you already have content on your like page, you can scroll here, select a page to post. I can scroll through and find this. Well, I did just make a really cool, like, it's not just a job post. So I really liked this post, and you can see it's the text is already there. It pulls up the text that I've already created. It's pretty awesome. But I could do something new as well, if I wanted to create something new. So I could create a new page post for that sponsored post as well. So this is one thing that I can do. So this is maybe what I recommend for you guys to do today, to sponsor or boost a post that's promoting your challenge group, or that is also promoting being a coach, the business opportunity. Choose a graphic or an image that's going to be eye-catching, that's you. That's you. It's not a before and after, and it doesn't have too much text on it. Facebook will not approve a before and after, and they're not going to approve something that has way too much text on it. And the reason is because the before after appears spammy, and so it's not really appealing to most people, believe it or not. And then the second is if there's too much text, it doesn't look good. It's too distracting. If you ever notice the other top coaches ads that go across your newsfeed, it may just be Melanie Mitro like this. It may just be Bonnie Engel making some silly face, but it's for whatever reason, it's scroll stopping. It's just a photo. It's not like professional. It's not a professional photo. It's you. It's real. It's raw. And so it may just be a post sweaty pic with some like really like cool emotion to the text. So it doesn't, it's not anything crazy off the wall. You can do this right now. But the key again, like when you're boosting your page, is picking the right audience. And here in this case, I think that picking the right graphic or image is huge. So that's your job today. Okay. So we want to maybe promote our page again and continue to get more likes. We want to create a system or a method that we're going to use when we do have new likers. Like, what are you going to do when someone new likes your page? Decide that today and what plan of action you're going to use. And then also create or use an existing post that you're going to boost that's going to promote what you do as a coach, whether it's a challenge group opportunity or whether it's the business opportunity. Okay, so have some fun with this today. Your audience and your graphics matter. Okay, so let us know how you're doing, and if you have any questions whatsoever, I'm really excited to hear from you guys, and I'm really proud of the work you're doing. Today's going to be experimental. It's going to be fun. You're going to put some stuff out there in the world, and it's going to be awesome. Okay, I'll see you guys later.